And that was Moon River by Mantovani and his orchestra. Next on today's show is Andy Williams singing Can't Get Used to Losing You from 1963.
Guess there's no use in hanging round. Guess I'll get dressed and do the town. I'll find some crowded avenue, though it will be empty without you. Can't get used to losing you no matter what I try to do. Gonna live my whole life through loving you. Call up some girl I used to know. After I heard her say hello, I couldn't think of anything to say. Since you're gone it happens every day. Can't get used to losing you no matter what I try to do. Gonna live my whole life through loving you. I'll find somebody, wait and see. Who am I kidding? Only me. 'Cause no one else could take your place. Guess that I am just a hopeless case. Can't get used to losing you no matter what I try to do. Gonna live my whole life through loving you. I can't get used to losing you no matter what I try to do. Gonna live my whole life through loving you.
Next up on our easy listening show is a piece by Nelson Riddle and his orchestra from 1962. It is the title theme of the TV show Route 66. Well, I hope you're enjoying our easy listening songs here on the Eclectic Hour today. Next, we have Percy Faith and his classic rendition of the theme from the film A Summer Place. This instrumental was number 1 in the U.S. for 9 consecutive weeks in 1960. And now, as promised, we have a little tune from the legendary performer Dean Martin. Here from 1960 is Dean Martin singing Ain't That a Kick in the Head?
All right, let him have it.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
Next up, we have Frank Sinatra's little girl, Nancy, singing the song that made her famous. From 1966, here is These Boots Are Made for Walkin'.
Something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin', and now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Yeah. You keep lying when you ought to be truthin', and you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be a-changin'. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. And you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, Boots? Start walking.
Now, Frank Sinatra and his daughter Nancy did a duet back in 1967. Here is their version of Something Stupid.
I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. Then afterwards we drop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I can see it in your eyes that you despise the same old lies you heard the night before. And though it's just a line to you, for me it's true and never seemed so right before. practice every day to find some clever lines to say to make the meaning come through. But then I think I'll wait until the evening gets late and I'm alone with you. The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and oh the night's so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and oh the night's so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Next up on today's show is another easy listening tune called Love is Blue from 1968. This one is performed by Paul Moriat and his orchestra. It is notable for being a mainstream piece of music that features the harpsichord. Next up on today's Easy Listening Show is the signature tune of the great Welsh singer Tom Jones. The song was also featured in the 1996 movie Mars Attacks. Here now, from 1965, is the song It's Not Unusual.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at any time. But when I see you out and about, it's such a crime. If you should ever wanna be loved by anyone, it's not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what you say, you'll find it happens all the time. Love will never do what you wanna do. Why can't this crazy love be more? It's not unusual to be mad with anyone. It's not unusual to be sad with anyone. But if I ever find that you've changed at any time, it's not unusual to find that I'm in love with you. Oh, 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 oh.
In the early 1960s, Herb Alpert had a hit with the tune The Lonely Bull. He created his group, the Tijuana Brass, with the best studio musicians he knew and released several successful albums. However, nobody in the group was Mexican. Alpert used to tell his audiences that his group consisted of 4 lasagnas, 2 bagels, and an American cheese. Here now are 2 of his tunes, Mexican Shuffle and Route 101. That last melody was Route 101, and if you travel north on that route, you will arrive in San Jose, California, which brings us to our next song by Dionne Warwick. The song Do You Know the Way to San Jose was composed by Burt Bacharach and Hal David. Now, back in the 1960s, San Jose was a small town. Now it is the second largest in California. We will now hear that song, followed by another classic by the same composers called Walk On By.
Do you know the way to San Jose? I've been away so long, I may go wrong and lose my way. Do you know the way to San Jose? I'm going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose. LA is a great big freeway. Put 100 down and buy a car. In a week, maybe two, they'll make you a star. Weeks turn into years, how quick they pass. And all the stars that never were are parking cars and pumping gas. You can really breathe in San Jose. They've got a lot of space. There'll be a place where I can stay. I was born and raised in San Jose. I'm going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose. Fame and fortune is a magnet. It can pull you far away from home. With a dream in your heart, you're never alone. Dreams turn into dust and blow away. And there you are, without a friend. You pack your car and ride away. I've got lots of friends in San Jose. Do you know the way to San Jose? Stars that never were are parking cars and pumping gas. I've got lots of friends in San Jose. Oh, do you know the way to San Jose? Can't wait to get back to San Jose. If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by, walk on by. Make believe that you don't see the tears, just let me grieve in private, 'cause each time I see you I break down and cry. Walk on by, don't stop. Walk on by. stop, oh, walk on. Walk on by, walk on by. Foolish pride, that's all that I have left. So let me hide the tears and the sadness you gave me when you said goodbye. Walk on by, don't stop. Walk on by, don't stop. Now you really gotta go, so walk on by. Don't stop. Baby, leave you never see the tears I cry. Don't stop. Now you really gotta go, so walk on by. Don't stop. Baby, leave you never see the tears I cry. Don't stop. Now you really gotta go.
Next, we have another father-daughter duet with Nat King Cole and Natalie Cole. Nat's original 1951 recording of the song was edited and reworked to create a duet with his daughter, Natalie, in 1991. Nat died, unfortunately, in 1965, and we lost Natalie in 2015. Here now is Unforgettable.
Unforgettable, that's what you are.
Unforgettable, though near or far.
Like a song of love that clings to me, how the thought of you does things to me never before has someone been more
Unforgettable in every way,
and forevermore.
and forevermore.
That's how you'll stay.
That's how you'll stay.
That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable
Thinks that I am unforgettable too.
It's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Our next song is from 1967 and was a big hit for the group called The Fifth Dimension. Here now is Up, Up and Away.
Would you like to ride in my beautiful balloon? Would you like to ride in my beautiful balloon? We could float among the stars together, you and I. For we can fly up and away, my beautiful balloon. The world's a nicer place in my beautiful balloon. It wears a nicer face in my beautiful balloon. We can sing a song and sail along the silver sky. Or we can fly up and away, my beautiful balloon. Suspended under the twilight canopy, we'll search the clouds for a star to guide us. We'll find some change to find yourself love. We'll find a cloud to hide us. We'll keep the moon beside us. Our love is waiting there in my beautiful balloon. Way up in the air in my beautiful balloon. If you'll hold my hand, we'll chase your dream across the sky. For we can fly up and away, my beautiful balloon.
Back in 1970, Burt Bacharach had heard Richard and Karen Carpenter and was impressed with their sound. Later, one of Bacharach's songs was reworked and arranged for them upon the suggestion of Herb Alpert. That song propelled them to #1 for 4 weeks. Here now, from 1970, is Close to You.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair, a golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around, just like me. They long to be close to you, just like me. They long to be close to you.
Our last song for today is by the late Al Jarreau. He composed it as a theme for a hit show that lasted from 1985 to 1989. Here now is Moonlighting.
Someone by night, so we met along the way. We'll walk by night, we'll fly by day, moonlighting strangers who just met on the way, who just met on the way, who just met on the way.
And that is all for today on the Eclectic Hour's Easy Listening program. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.